Here's the translation for the second exercise in chapter 11. Il a parlé. So this is the past participle with the helping verb in the present tense. So that's the passé composé. He spoke or he has spoken. For these first few, I put several different translations. But when you translate, you only choose one. You don't put both. You don't put a second choice in parentheses or something like that. You try to make your translation as smooth as possible so that it has the same effect on the modern day reader as it did on the original reader in French. So you'll have to choose he spoke or he has spoken. Ils avaient parlé. So this is past participle, helping verb in the imperfect. So this is the pluperfect tense. They had spoken. Il parlait. So this is AIT ending. So that's the imperfect. It's got that AI in it. And that was he was speaking, he used to speak, or he would speak. And you'd have to choose one of them. Ils ont parlé. So the past participle, auxiliary verb in the present tense. So they have spoken or they spoke. Il parla. So this is the passé simple, just a real short ending for the third person singular. He spoke. Il s'est parlé. So this is a reflexive verb, se parler. So it's conjugated in the passé composé with être. So he spoke to himself. Il ne parlait pas. So parler is the imperfect. It's got that AI in there. The ENT is silent. Il ne parlait pas. So they were not speaking. Il avait parlé. Helping verb in the imperfect. So he had spoken. Il ne parle jamais. They speak in the present tense with ne jamais. So they never speak. Il eut parlé. So parler is the passé composé. Eu is the helping verb for avoir in the passé simple. He had spoken. And then il s'était parlé. They, so se parler, they're speaking to each other, but the helping verb is in the imperfect. So they had spoken to each other. And then ils parlèrent, that's the passé simple, third person plural, they spoke. So I encourage you to remember this exercise and to repeat it fairly regularly, because this is just a good practice with the third person form of a lot of the different most common tenses.